YouTube. This video has been pretty overdue. I have actually shot it already, but I had a problem with the audio. So it's taken me some time where I could come back and we're going to do a bit of an uninstall and then a reinstall. So what we're actually working on today are the L&W Fab radius rods for the Honda Talon. Currently, these are for the R model only, but I have seen they've got some X model stuff in the work. It's just not out yet. Today is I think it's June 16th, 2019. So again, we're working with the R model. I have had these on now for 260 something. Yeah, about 260 something miles. 100 and probably 70 of those, or excuse me, 150 of those are trail miles, and I've had absolutely zero issues. They fit fantastic, and they don't make any noise. So what these are, they are direct bolt-on. They're non-adjustable, so that means they do not have hind joints on either side, which is what I prefer. It's one less thing that you've got to oil and one less thing to start to seize up and make noise that you have to replace. So less maintenance is good, more strength is good, and they just look pretty awesome in my opinion. So these are the raw finish. I had kind of, well not kind of, I did, went and polished them up. And if you just use a little mother's polish, they'll shine right up. So these are the stock ones. I went ahead and pulled them back out, and I just labeled them with a label maker so I knew what was what, because it looked like there were different part numbers on them. So this is the driver's side lower. I'll just give you a quick size comparison to what we're looking at. So I mean, these are, I think they're 6061 billet aluminum, and if you bend these, you've got bigger problems. So without further ado, what I'll do is I'll get some tools out. We'll take one side off. I'll probably just take the driver's side off, and I'm going to show you exactly how to put them on. It is super, super simple. The only real questions I had that took me a second were figuring out where the bushings went, and that's going to be the main thing that I discuss in this video. So you can see I've got the upper radius rod off of the machine now. Really all you've got to do is come in and remove the nut that holds the outside stud to the radius rod, and then also come up here and remove the bolt that holds the inner radius rod on. 17 millimeters is the hardware size. And here is the factory upper, and then also the L&W Fab upper. Really the only thing that I need to show you is the size of the bushings. So if you look closely, what you'll notice is this side has a larger inner diameter hole than the inner. So that's how you know what is the inner and what is the outer. Take the stock one here real quick. So this is the outer side, and then this is the inner side. If we take the outer, we'll see it'll slide right onto that stud. And then if we look at the inner, it will not fit. So these things can really only go on one way. It's just a matter of identifying the inside and the outside. Then the other little trick is these misalignment bushings. You can see they're chamfered on both sides, so you're going to get 2 for each inner. And what you're going to want to do is take them and line them up like so. And then obviously one is going to go on the back as well. And then those are going to, one is going to be, let's see here. One is going to be on this side of the frame, and then the other is going to be on this side, and then the radius rod sits in the middle. And that's what allows that radius rod to swivel back and forth as your suspension scrubs. So give me 1 second. I'm going to try and rig something up where I can show you a little trick to get those in there. I found using an Allen key to line those up really made it a lot easier to get that bolt in. So bear with me, we'll see what I can get put together. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I've got, get it where you can see it, both of the misalignment bushings, one here and then one up here. And I'm going to take them and basically just slide the entire inner radius rod in. And they don't have to be exactly lined up yet, but basically you just want to get them there where they're manageable. I'm going to take the camera. Okay, so what I ended up doing is I pulled this end off, and the camera fell while I was in the middle of doing it. I didn't want to drop stuff. So I pulled this side off and then just held the outer end up in the air where I could get the inner side lined up, then brought this back down, got it close, and just kind of used one hand to maneuver the knuckle and then use the dead blow just to get it tapped on. So now you can see we've got the inside as well as the outside on. For the outside, Let me find my hardware. We are going to use the flat washer, and then also factory nut. And then as also what we're going to do on the inside is use the factory nut as well. And then we'll snug them up.